Alright, everybody, we're back. This is just a quick little ending to this game. I believe it's here. We're trying this out. We are going to try and find out how to finish this off. Okay. We are getting an ending to this game. See how it goes. Alright. Yeah. Humor's balanced, whatever. Alright. I think we went to the wrong one. But yeah, not there. So it's here. So we're going to resume. Start from talking to Takumi. We go over here. You can see these. Okay. Alright. Touch it. Am I supposed to touch it? There we go. Alright. Little bit of that. Let's do it. Let's get this rite of cleansing going. After we have all that information, we're going to actually finish this game. My. Finally, you've arrived at this juncture. I expect no less from you. What would mean? That would mean you have managed to bring everything to light. I thought there is a possibility that you have wound up here by chance. So, before I take you any further, I must ask you a number of questions. What exactly the soul, body, and mind... Wait, what exactly the soul, body, and mind of... are? Firstly, which curse echoes represent the soul? Okay, so it is... beckoning light, right? Yes, okay. After his defeat at the hands of the Ashino and Honjo incident, Seaman wandered off to the... Yep. The form of this curse echo changed over time with the legend left behind. This is the curse echo which was acquired by Meo Shawaza. But when called forth by Seaman's body and mind, it appeared monetarily before him. Momentarily? So let's continue. Who served? It's Shogo. Shogo Uki? Good. Correct again. Though Shogi was born of an ordinary family, the blood of a distant relative ran thick in his veins. In truth, the same is true for Yoko Fukunaga. She was also one who had the blood of a distant relative coursing through her veins. In her case, it was Ashino. Seaman and Ashino fated to meet again all these hundreds of years later. Now, my final question. Who is in the mind? Tell me the name of the person. Conscious director. That's me, I believe. Like that? Is that not? Yes. Are you certain? Yeah. Good. Okay, that's good. Good. Thank you. Alright, Seaman's conscious, awoken by the curses, the rite of resurrection. However, having lost your memories, you forgot about the duty assigned to you. This is it? This is, if I may so, where I played my part, guiding you through the events of this story. As your consciousness was all that was left of you, you manipulated time and space by the way of story chart, jumping from vessel to vessel, and manipulated your host's actions by whispering commands into their ears. In doing so, you were able to get the full picture of what you needed to be done. But, at one point, while still unconscious, you managed to remember your duty. The so-called mastermind behind these events, the one who awakened the right and the curses, was Yoko Fukunaga, descendant of Ashino herself, and unconsciously activated your curse and you unconsciously activated your curse and killed her. How interesting that she awakened Seaman's unconsciousness at the same time as the curses. That was the one and only time she could have been stopped. But due to your influence on Shogo Uki, what Yoko Fugiana brought back to life, using the story chart to undo her death? I led you to believe that it was the work of the Rite of Resurrection itself. As it turns out, seeing what would transpire if the mastermind was not killed at the outset, was ultimately revealed the way to put an end to the curse for good. There were certain things which have answered all your questions. Have you noticed them? For example, while under control, Shigeuki was willing to willingly use his curse. When I asked you early on how many Shigeuki has killed, this is what I meant. Had you not used the curse, Shigeuki would have done so of his own accord. Furthermore, Meo Shozawa was able to recall information which only you knew. She was able to do this because she was connected to you through her curse echo, the beckoning bell. Alright, interesting. Yeah, there's so much. There's so much on Yoko. In truth, Yoko is a descendant of the Omnioji who continued to practice in modern times. Her ancestor, Ashino, attempted to steal the Rite of Resurrection in Honjo during the Edo period. Born with exceptional spirit sense, Yoko learned about her own ancestry while researching her roots and was disappointed to find her bloodline had fallen into mediocrity. She became consumed with the ambition to restore her family's lost glory through her own powers and devised a scheme to succeed where Ashino failed and performed the Rite of Resurrection. Yoko continued her training, developing her spiritual and curse powers until she discovered the Record of Fates, which offered clues regarding the rite. She plotted to use the curses of 7 mysteries of Honjo to gather a large number of soul dregs by calling forth curse echoes and setting a stage for mutual slaughter. The ultimate plan involved invoking a large-scale Feast of Shadows, awakening the curses, performing the rite herself, and bringing together enough soul dregs to revive Ashino. Since the effects of the curses increase the more people know the fear and fear them. She first entrusted the Record of Fates to local historian Hideki Ariashi, who could be used easily to spread rumors. She also contacted Fumuchika Nijima, a criminal with a deep understanding of mystical arts, to obtain the curse stones needed to gather soul dregs. Unsurprisingly, Nijima was very interested in the story of Ashino, and readily agreed to aid his revival. While carrying out these steps, Yuko learned of the existence of the Yin Scrolls, which threatened to thwart her plans. She added a note about the scroll in the Record of Fates before giving it to Arashi, intending to acquire it before it could place an issue. Through her investigation, Yoko discovered that Hajime Yoshimi was a descendant of Seaman and threatened him with a curse, in effect to scare him into revealing the whereabouts of the Yin Scroll. While Hajime bravely resisted Yoko's threats, she killed him with a curse to ensure Seaman's descendants would not stand in her way. As her preparations were coming together, Yoko obtained a seemingly less dangerous curse stone of the Whispering Canal in order to become a curse bearer. A necessity for gathering the cursed stones for the Feast of Shadows, Shogouki, also a descendant of Seaman, was eyed as a potential risk factor and contacted to ensue he would be located nearby and subject to monitoring. However, unaware that the spirit of Seaman would be awakened with Shogo, as soon as she invoked the curse, Yoko's plan was thwarted when she was immediately cursed to death by Seaman. Rough stuff. Now, allow me to ask you one last question. If you, knowing all that you now know, had the ability to resurrect one life, what would you do? I wouldn't want it. Get rid of it. Oh, I see. Yeah? I apologize for leaving it out of the options when I first asked you this question. Now, it is time to bring things to a close. Upon your arrival here, the rite of cleansing was activated, dispelling all other rituals and curses. Look upon the fruit of your efforts. And then we shall leave this world behind for good. Thank you, truly, for all the work you have done. All right. Ugh. Ah, that's what happened? I can't believe it. I finally understand. Yeah, I was the one who did that to Yoko. The blood of the Omnioji that's inside me broke into my consciousness and gave me a curse. Yoko was after the rite of resurrection. She was the one who awakened the curse of the 7 mysteries and cast the Feast of Shadows. And the only way to stop all of it was to put a stop to her. Otherwise, the rite of cleansing might have never been negated too. I wonder how much of it was really her doing all those things. I guess that explains why I feel like it was fate when this all started. Though, she didn't seem to notice. I guess things were always destined to end like this from the moment we met. I wish we could have met under different circumstances. No point in thinking like that now. God, I need a drink. I'm thinking, a Moscow mule, or 2, or 3? Classic mule, sir. A classic mule. Ma'am, what is it? Ah, just a dream. It seems that it was all just a dream. I dreamt that there was such a thing as the rite of resurrection. Just a dream. I'm sorry to say it, but there isn't. Right, of course not. But if there is no such thing, I promise you that I will get to the bottom of the kidnapping. In fact, I've happened to find a very important lead from over a year ago. Something that's evaded our reach until now. An eyewitness from the scene of the kidnapping. Uh-huh. Goddamn. Whoa. What the hell is this? The medical unit told me they'd get down here. What happened? As I was looking into Yoshimi's death at the former Yasuda Gardens, another body was discovered in a different park in the area. Could they be related? Sure looks like it, but... Excuse me. We found this among the victim's belongings. You, thought you'd want to know. What is it? What the hell? Boss, look, this was in the field, Look what was in the female victim's address book. Yoshimi's phone number and photo. What? And the picture. There's an X drawn on it. And a bunch of weird symbols. And a hole where his heart would be. No. Do you think, could it be some kind of curse or something? How many times do I have to tell you not to try and connect everything to the occult? Damn it. This is a Nagagoshi case after all. What was that, boss? Don't worry about it. Make sure you put that photo into evidence. There's no doubt it is related to Yoshimi. Make sure you do a thorough sweep of the area. I'm gonna make a phone call. Got it. Leave it to me. Spend as long as you want on the phone. This is the sad one. Neo, turns out Michio really did die in an accident. Yeah, if we ask around, we might be able to find a little more information. I guess there's never really such a thing as the right of resurrection. But I did feel like there was a spirit watching over us. That's right. Damn it. Why? Nothing happened. But now my contract won't be... No! I should never have believed this blasted record of fates. Right, you dink. To all of you watching from far, far away, the right of resurrection has never existed. Not in any world, not in any time. So I ask you, take the life you hold and move boldly forward one step at a time. Richter, eyewise out. Do you want to question him? Hang on, Nero. I want to get enough evidence in a search warrant. I'll let things go for now. That's the kidnapper? That's right. Yes, I'm the one who did it. That's right, Nagasaki. So please, help me. She's always following me. Oh yeah. I'm sorry, Michio, I had no idea. Yeah, this is the sad bit. What? Hajime was killed by this Yoko Fumi... Oh yeah. How can it be? He was the kind of guy who could just be picked off, and boss is hiding something. Yep. Got some weird stuff. Seems to be some kind of secret hidden in Hajime's family tree. Let me see if I can find out what it is. Richter. Sexy bastard going around doing that stuff. I had heard you would be absent today. Is there something? Well, I seem to have these spirit sense things all of a sudden. I know it's the sort of thing our chairman doesn't approve of, so I thought I'd mention it. You could have called. Didn't you think you're the standoffish type? I had to find out oops, sorry. I forgot all about my favorite chief inspector. The hell you planning? Nothing so heinous. Nothing so heinous as you're thinking. I'm only Makoto Ashimiya, after all. How are things with you? You get along with your daughter? Goddamn. Well, you know, more or less. Excellent. Well, definitely a much better ending than having people walk away and just suddenly dying. I'm glad I came back and finished that off at least. I mean, there might be more after these credits, but this should mark the end of my playthrough of PARANORMASIGHT. This part was not streamed. I just did this one as a little bit. I didn't want to. I had to finagle how to get this ending before I did it, so I didn't want to play too much of Google Gaming, as my stream called me out on. So in my shame, I left the stream and I came to do this video. This game was great. Some of the stuff was a little much, like talking to good old Eero about the stupid pen. That was a bit much. And then this ending was kind of wild too. So there's that. Thanks to the entire QA staff. Yeah, that was a good story. It was very, very interesting. Seeing how people got pretty crazy. The endings were all pretty cool. This one, obviously the best one. Keeps the most people alive and doing, you know, normal things. Yeah. I'd like to, yeah, this was a pretty heavier reading, obviously, game. Very, very story-based. The artwork was amazing. The story was really fun. There was so much lore. Oh my god, so much lore. I don't know, got some more games to go, but this is the end of this game, this chapter of Honjo. That's kind of the exciting bit about this. Is finish this off, and that's the true end. And yeah, we'll see if there's more after this, or if that's like actually just done. Done. Beautiful. Got the achievements, and that's that. There's nothing more. Nothing more to it. Finished off all the paths. Got the true ending. And that'll do it for this playthrough of, I would love to say that. That does it for this Paranorma 7 Mysteries of Honjo. Thanks everyone for joining me on this lovely journey. Hopefully you had a good time just listening to me. It's a lot of reading, a lot of reading. It was a good time. Have yourselves a great day, great night, great time, great evening, afternoon, whatever you're doing. Have yourself a nice dinner today. For me, for you. Like, comment, subscribe, the usual. And I will catch you in the next one. Thank you very much. See you later. Bye.